running. There is blood, gore, hence violent news. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another tabletop adventure here at Digital Woods. Today we got a 1,000-point game between Adeptus Mechanicus
and Necrons.
Continuing to test out the points changes from the recent chapter approved 2018. For all of these 1,000-point plus games, we're going to have a pregame show and whatnot, so this is going to go straight into the game and get to the action. If you want to check out all of the rules for our armies and the game mode, check out the link down below. Otherwise, we're going to jump into turn one as quick as possible. See you in a bit.
Yay!
Alright, and this is us deployed for our Narrow the Search game mode. It's an internal war type mission from the new chapter approved book, the 2018 version. If you want full details on how this game is set up and how we got to this point, check out the link down below. Otherwise, the Necrons have finished deploying first, so they'll get the bonus for the roll-off to see who goes first. Rolling off to see who goes first. I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
That plus 1. Do you want to go first?
Yes.
Alright, I will attempt to seize. I got a 5. So it is going to be Necron's turn 1.
Woo!
So at the start of battle round turn 1, the Admech Canticles trigger, and because I'm Mars I get 2. So the first one, I got a 6. I am going to go ahead and keep that one. And then my second one is a 2. I'm going to go ahead and use my Quirus Technus special ability and re-roll that one to a 2 still, in which case Incantation of the Iron Soul, so I get to re-roll morals.
What is 6?
6 is re-rolling 1s in the shooting phase to hit.
That's pretty good. And at the start of the game, before technically anyone's turn starts, the Grand Illusion from my Shard of the Deceiver goes off, and I actually was able to roll a 6 on the D3, 3 on the D3, you know what I meant. So I got the Necron Warriors, the Cryptek, and the Ghost Arc all the way back in this corner. Hopefully going to put in some damage on my first turn. Now on to my actual movement. Alright, so movement for Necrons, turn 1.
Just fucking 40 minutes later.
Yes, this would take a while. Starting from the back, we have the Triarch Stalker that didn't move, the group of Scarabs that moved in advance, getting a 6, and just kind of moving up closer to the objective. This group of Immortals was back here and just kind of moved in advance as well, getting forward. The Catacomb Command Barge moved up, getting into range to shoot at the Castellan robots. No, actually, he's shooting...
You don't have to worry about...
I don't have to worry about shooting anything. He got in range to shoot. And at the end of the movement phase, the Lord, as well as the second group of Immortals that was here, teleported using the Veil of Darkness.
One-time ability.
Yeah, one-time ability, use it at the start, why not? To get there, which also to get in line of shots.
Yep.
And onwards to this group, which I showed earlier, now finished their move. The Necron Warriors moved up, getting into half range for their guns for this group. The Ghost Arc moved up, getting good range for that group. And he's here for support, moved up, and the Shard of the Catan advanced. I think it was like 1, 3.
Advanced 6 inches. You didn't even move it as 8.
No, he just kind of got up to there, and because he didn't need to go any further.
Yeah.
So after that, other things that I said off camera, I did give my will be done wave of command to this group at the start. And that's about it. I didn't give anything else. With movement almost done, on to Powers of the Catan, which I'm going to be using Transdimensional Thunderbolt, I think that's what it's called, on the Dragoon here. So what that does is I roll a d6 on a 4-up. It does d3 mortal wounds to the Dragoon, and then after that, if that succeeds, I roll a d6 for every unit within 3 inches of the initial target.
Yep.
And if I get another 4 up on that, they also get a mortal wound. So, starting d6 on a 4 up. That is a 4 up.
So that's going to be D3 to the Dragoon.
Yes. So, d3
For 2.
for 2. And then I'm just going to go in like that order. So,
Data Smith.
Data Smith, 4 up. Yes, 1 wound.
Robots.
Are they 1 unit?
Yeah, they're 1 unit.
Okay. Robots, no.
Rangers.
The Rangers, yes.
Yes.
And your
Oh,
big
that's
dude,
Cal.
yes. That is a 5. Those were all on 5s, by the way.
Yes, you did pretty good on that roll.
Except the robot.
Yes.
So that out of the way, on to shooting. So starting off the Necron shooting phase off in this corner, and I'll be starting with the Ghost Arc shooting up into the building at this group of Rangers. So within half range, he's got 20 shots, hitting on 3s, and here we go. 7 misses, so 13 hits. And that will be wounding on, I believe, 3s as well. For 2 failed. So total of 11 possible wounds. And all of these, because I'm in half range in Mephrit, will be 18 minus 2.
They're in cover, so their 4 up becomes a 3 up, so it becomes 5 ups. 11 5 ups. Oh, I made 5 out of them, so even if I re-rolled one of them, the unit is gone.
All right.
That's first blood, and there was my snipers.
Yay. Next is going to be this group of Necron warriors firing up into the building unit right there, that other group of Rangers. So they're going to have 24 shots, but as I only have 20 dice, I'll be rolling 20 and then 4. So, first group of 20, hitting on 3s. Not first group, you know what I meant. So, that missed 5 times. And I'll just quickly roll these 4 for the other 4 hits, or shots, which get 2 more. And for wounding, it's also on 3s, which has a lot of misses. So that'll be 9 possible wounds with AP minus 2.
Yep, and 9 5 ups. I fail 5. Nope, 6 again. That's the unit again. Even no sense in doing any rerolls because the unit is gone.
All right. All right, now for shooting over on this side of the board, I'll be starting with the Treyarch Stalker, going into the Castellan Robots. He's got 2 shots from his twin heavy glass cannon, and he'll be hitting on 3s. They don't have like any hard to hit.
No.
Okay. So hitting on 3s for 2 hits, and wounding on
3s. I'm tough 8, I think.
Okay, yep, strength 9. So 3s
Tough 7.
for 2 possible wounds.
And AP minus 4.
4, yes.
So that'll go on to 4 up invols.
Which they are just outside of the range for the no invul field.
Should make both.
Oh, nice.
So no damage.
Well, he at least did his job of giving everyone bonuses to hit. Alright, so next on to this group of immortals, who's got, I guess, all the bonuses now, with my Wave of Command. I keep wanting to call it My Will Be Done. It's the same thing, but with a larger range.
Yeah.
So they've got 10 shots going into the Castellan Robots. They'll be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and Teslaing on 5s and 6s. So, here we go. So there's a lot of 1s and 1-6.
Well, you got 5 more attempts, so...
Yes. So let's re-roll those.
There's another 6 there.
Yeah. There's actually 2 6s.
And it looks like you didn't miss any.
I didn't miss any.
So you got more hits than number of shots.
Yes. So, hold on.
9 plus your... Oh, I'm sorry, another 6 plus the original.
Yep.
So Total of 16 hits on 10 shots.
Not bad. And this will be wounding on, I believe, 3s.
5.
5.
Tough 7, remember. On
Ah, yes, tough 7. So this will be wounding on 5s. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 misses.
6 wounds.
6 wounds. 6 possible wounds.
Yep. So that'll be 3 up saves because you're AP minus 1.
And
I failed 1.
Yep. Now time for the Lord to shoot in, as it is just within range. So he gets 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Yeah, the Lord is on 3s. So it'll be 2 hits with a re-rolling 1. He'll get 2 hits and wounding on 5s. No wounds for him. So next lastly, the Catacomb Command Barge, which is actually going to change it up and shoot at this group of Rangers. So it'll be hitting on 2s with his Tesla cannon. He's out of range for his voltaic staff, so just the Tesla cannon shooting. Hitting on 2s, as those went to the 4 winds. All hit, and getting 2 more shots. And wounding on 3s, I believe. 2s.
6 versus tough 3.
So all wound.
AP?
AP for the Tesla cannon is 0.
Okay.
And I'm not within half range.
Alright, well, let's go and be 4-ups then. 5 4-ups. And I failed 3 of them. So the unit is technically still alive.
And no, they've got a data tether, so they don't care. Plus, I think he's out of the range for...
Yeah, he's definitely out of the range for that bonus.
Alright, and that should be it for Necron shooting. I'm not charging anything. So that should be it for my turn. On to Admech turn 1. I
need to do a morale for the one.
Ah, okay.
So, morale for this Ranger squad, they lost 4, +1 for being in range of the broad spectrum data tether. So their leadership 7 is up to 8 with -4. So anything higher than a 4, he flees.
That is a 1.
So he stays around.
Now on to your turn 1.
Alright, turn 1 for the forces of Mars. Kind of got a do or die already. So, pressed forward with the robots and the Data Smith. Bellius Cole regened a lost wound, because he regens D3 at the start of every turn. Soul Surviving Ranger moved up. The Orgrin Dune Crawlers and my Warlord and the other Engine Seer moved out from the walls and hiding back there to engage these forces and hopefully strip away a lot. And the Dune Crawler has been given a sacrifice order to see how much stuff it can tie up over here when it comes to charge phase.
Yup.
Speaking of the end of movement phase, Bellius Cole repairs the Data Smith for D3 wounds. The Data Smith repairs the robots for D3 wounds. Alright, so starting off shooting, this Dune Crawler is going to go first. He's going to fire his Cognus Heavy Stubber into the warriors there, and his Icarus Array into the Ghost Ark. That's got a tough of 7, correct, I do believe?
I believe so.
Okay, for his Icarus Array, then I'm pretty sure I can split up because it's technically 3 separate gun profiles. And technically, you could fire a gun at 2 separate targets if it has more than 1 shot anyway.
Oh, okay, then yeah. I was about to argue you, and then, yeah, that makes sense.
Because a guy with a 2-shot weapon go 1 shot there, 1 shot there.
Yes, absolutely. It works.
So he's going to fire the Daedalus missile and the Icarus, twin Icarus autocannons into that, and the Gatling rockets into the guys down there.
Fair enough.
So let us start off with the Daedalus missile going into the Ghost Ark. 1 shot, hitting on a 2, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Successfully hit. Strength 7 versus tough of 7, so wounding on a 4. successfully wounds, and AP -3 for a Daedalus missile.
All right, so I think it's a 6-up. Let me make sure. All right, after looking up, I actually don't get a save because Ghost Arc is a standard 4-up, and it's also tough 6.
So yeah, I would have fired the Gatling rockets, but I've already said where they're going. So that's going to be D6 damage from the Daedalus missile for 3.
So, quantum shielding, or made it.
The 4 shots from the Icarus, twin Icarus autocannons, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s now. For 3 wounds with AP -1.
Okay, so that's
5 ups.
You said 3?
Yep.
3 5-ups.
Failed them all.
Ugh.
They do 2 damage a pop.
All right. Quantum shielding. All
None.
3 go through.
So that's 6 damage on.
Yes. I done forgot. Well, that wouldn't have worked anyway. Never mind.
Next is going to be the Gatling rockets into the Warriors. This is going to be hitting on 4s because you don't have fly on the Warriors.
Fair enough.
For
3.
3 successful hits and wounding on 3s. All wound. AP -2 on these.
All right. All right. So that'll be 3 6-ups.
Made 1. So
Made
2.
1. These 2. Here we go.
Alright, and then the Cognus Heavy Stubber going into them. This is hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of my Canticle. All hit. Strength 4 versus Tough 4, so 4s to wound. For 3 2s, so nothing more from that. Alright, so next up is going to be the second Dune Crawler. Basically going to do the same thing.
Now that put everything into the...
Yeah, now that I know it's T6, I'm probably going to put the Gatling rockets in as well. Just keep the Cognus Heavy Stubber over on the Warriors.
All right. And I'm going to be using the quantum deflection.
Bonus now that...
Yes, now that I can use it again and didn't forget.
Fair enough. So I'll start off with the Cognus Heavy Stubber first. It's 3 shots going into the Warriors, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds, no AP, so your 4-up saves.
2 4-ups.
Made 1, failed 1, so 3 go down in total.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Okay, and then next up is going to be the Daedalus Missile, hitting on a 2. Successfully hit. Wounding on a 3. Successfully wound. AP -3, so it ignores your armor. However, you are more than 50% obscured from this Dune Crawler to that one.
Yes.
So you will get +1 to your saves, so you get a 6-up.
Yay, 6-up. No, it's a 5.
D6 damage for 5. If you roll a 6, it goes through.
Yeah. That's 4.
So no, you ignore it.
Here. Thank you.
Yeah, because it makes it so you can roll the number shown on dice, because you're not aiming for lower than
If I rolled a 5, then I would have succeeded. If I rolled a 4, I would have succeeded. If I rolled a 6, I would not have.
Yeah, so it becomes 6. The 5 Gatling rockets hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. AP -2 on these.
All right.
So effectively AP -1.
Yep. Yes, you're correct. 2 5-ups then.
1
Made
goes
1, failed 1.
1 damage.
So, roll a 1. No.
Okay. And then the autocannon shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. Oh. 2 wounds. Effectively AP 0, because ignoring your cover.
All right. So, 2 4-ups. Which made 1, failed 1.
2 damage.
1 or a 2. No.
Okay,
So that's 9 damage.
to it. Fair enough. So next up is going to be my Dominus here, my Warlord, and she's going to go ahead and fire her Volkite Blaster into those Warriors there. It is a heavy weapon, and she did move, so she's going to be hitting out on 3s instead of 2s. All hit. And then wounding on 3s. Oh, so 1.
1.
And no AP on a Volkite Blaster.
Okay, so 4 up. Made it. We did 5.
And then the Dragoon is going to go ahead and fire his 2 shots down into the warriors. 2 shots hitting on 4s because he moved. 1 hit, 1 miss. And then wounding on 3s. No wounds. That's not a good sign for shooting. Castellan robots firing down into the warriors. 18 shots. Sadly hitting on 5s. I'm surprised they do not ignore moving and firing heavy weapons. And then re-rolling 1s. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successful hits. And 5 re-rolls. Getting 1 more. So 7 successful hits. And wounding on 3s. For 6 wounds with AP -2 and ignore cover. So that is 6 5-ups for you. Because base 3 up for an immortal.
Alright, so 6 5-ups then. Which I make 2.
So 4 are going to go down.
Ooh. 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Only one needs to live.
Ranger's going to go ahead and fire his 2 shots, hitting on 3s. It's going to go into the immortal there. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1 hit, 1 miss. And wounding on a 3, strength 5 on his base gun. No wound. Gamma pistol firing, hitting on a 3, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Successfully hit. Wounding on a 3. And let me check to see how strong that is, because I'm probably going to spend a command point to re-roll that.
Fair enough.
And strength 6 on a gamma pistol, so yes, indeed, wounding on a 3, and I'm going to re-roll that. Okay. Well, as a waste as it is, Solar Annihilator going into him. D3 number of shots for 1, hitting on a 2, re-rolling 1s, successfully hit, killing on a 2, killed. AP -5.
Yeah, he's done.
Strength 10, AP -5.
Damn. That was... Like, he's in the back going, come on, guys.
Okay, well, that's it for shooting. That could have gone so much better, but could have gone, I guess, worse, too. Following up, a charge is going to be declared here with this going into them.
Alright, I will Overwatch for... Let's see... I lost 3. Alright, so 18 Overwatch shots hitting on 6s. For 2. And then wounding on...
5s. I'm at least T5.
Alright, 5s.
Yeah, T6.
For 2 1s. So, nope.
Charge distance! 7. I have to measure to make sure I get where I want to go, but it's definitely enough to make it in.
Now, as a curiosity question, can I gloriously intervene with the Shard of the Catan?
It is a character, but you have to be within 3 inches.
Okay.
And I can't get far enough anyway, so he's just going to go here.
Ah. Alright. And it's still too far away for the... Why would I do that with a Cryptek? Never mind.
Yeah, you really want to put your Cryptek?
No, absolutely not.
I would happily tie up your Cryptek if you want to gloriously intervene with them.
Nah, I'm okay. Thanks, though.
Alright, and then the robots declare a charge against the Lord.
Alright. 3 shots, hitting on 6s. No.
And charge distance.
5.
5 is probably not enough with the
Because you
-2.
need...
Let's see.
Yeah, that's 5.
Without the -2 to charge through terrain.
So you would not make it within the 1 inch.
Yeah, I need a 4 or better. That is a odd or even, basically, so I am going to spend a command point to get this charge in. And I do. So the robots make it in to punch this guy in the face repeatedly.
No.
And I'm honestly not worried about him wounding them, so I'm going to start over here and try to kill some of these guys out.
Fair enough.
Dragoon swinging in, hitting on 3s with his 3 attacks. pretty bad when he rolls poorly like that, but then wounding on a 3. And continuing to roll pretty poorly.
Alright, it's still your go.
You don't want to interrupt?
How many attacks do they have?
4 each, I think.
Alright, so I'll be
3
spending
each.
2 points. Oh, 3 each.
3 each, they're hitting on 4s. So a total of 6 attacks hitting on 4s. With strength 6, so they'll be hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Yeah, I'll intervene with him. So, his attack's going in. He's got 3, hitting on 3s. For 1. Wounding on a 5. Alright, well. Go ahead. I just wasted 2 command points.
Yep. I am going to spend... Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 command points on Gloria Mechanicus and switch the rerolling ones to hit in the shooting chant to rerolling ones in the fight phase chant.
Oh, that can just happen whenever?
Yes.
Damn.
Use this stratagem at any time, immediately change the chant.
Nice.
And I could choose one, or I could roll randomly. If I rolled randomly, Mars would kick off, and I would get 2. Which actually is fair enough. I could get Litany of the Electromancer.
Gonna go for a zap?
I could technically, in a way, get both. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to replace the one that gives me rerolling ones in the shooting phase. I should have done this before attacking with him. Didn't think about it until now. With a random one. So, rolling on the table, a 3 is what?
I'm probably wrong, but is 4 Electromancer?
No,
or...
that's Shadow Psalm.
Okay.
3 is Chant of the Remorseless Fist, so that's rerolling ones in the fight phase.
Well, you got what you wanted.
And then 6,
which is still the shooting.
Which is the shooting one, which I will use Bellius's Coal. No, I'll use this one's ability to reroll, which makes it a 5. Which, okay, I wanted to get a 1 or 2, but whatever. That's going to be Invocation of Machine Might and +1 Strength to all my units.
I mean, it still works, but...
Yeah. Not like it really matters. It makes them Strength 7. So it's not a huge difference between 6 and 7.
No.
So that's going to be 6 attacks now, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. For 3 hits and 2 rerolls. 4 hits, got me 1 back, and then wounding on 3s. All wound. Sadly, I don't have any sort of special melee weapons on these guys, so no AP.
Alright, how many was that?
4.
4? And before I roll these, I just want to quick check something. We roll wound rolls for a 1.
Yes.
Okay, so I could have re-rolled my 1.
Yeah.
But I forgot.
You don't run Lords a lot.
I really don't. So either way, 4 3-ups.
Failed 1.
Failed 1.
Alright, so basically it didn't matter.
No.
Does matter in next fighting phase, because all those bonuses still apply.
Yes.
Actually, no, I take that back. We're going to be rolling again. Anyway.
Yeah.
My chant changes. Alright.
So that is the end of your turn. No, I still have to attack with them.
Yes.
So let me get some dice. Alright, so Necron Warriors attacking in. They get 9 attacks, 1 each, hitting on 3s. For a glorious number of 5. And wounding on 5s.
That was a
For
good roll.
4.
That was a good roll. I did not expect you to get that many.
I did not expect that either.
4 4-ups. Made 2 of them. So he takes 2 more damage.
Alright. How many wounds does he actually have?
6.
Ah, 2 more. Alright, so that should be the end of turn 1. Currently, how many do you have near the point? Within the
5.
18.
You have the first point.
Alright,
There.
woo! First point for me.
Because I had to pull some units away and you killed a bunch of rangers.
Yes. So on to Necron's turn 2 then.
Alright, turn 2, Canticles. First up, a 2, Litany of the Electromancer.
Well,
I don't normally like this one, but I have 2 guys in melee, so I might as well give it a try. And the second one, a 2, well that's getting rerolled with the special ability.
a 6. You get a reroll 1s in the shooting phase.
Yep, that's rerolling 1s in the shooting phase. Man, I would really like to get Shadow Sum off sometime, but oh well.
Okay, you've gotten reroll 1s in the shooting phase 3 times now.
Gives rerolling 1s in the shooting phase, gives reroll 1s in the shooting phase. It hasn't mattered.
Oh, okay.
It literally only has affected this guy.
Fair enough. It would have affected those two, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So Litany of the Electromancer, what it does is any AdMech model within 1 inch of an enemy unit, you roll a d6 for the enemy units that are within 1 inch of it. On a 6, it activates and it does d3 wounds to the enemy unit that is within 1 inch of them. So for those warriors there, on a 6, no. And the regular Lord over there on a 6, no. See, this is why I don't like the Electromancer one.
It's on a 6.
Yeah, it's not great.
Alright, well, now on to reanimations. Alright, so the Cryptek is just within range. Unfortunately, the Ghost Arc is not, so it's just going to be 3 4-ups. Which, I got 1 back. That's not bad. I won't be able to reroll it, but oh well. Alright, so Necron movement for turn 2. I had to actually move my Treyarch Stalker up to get it within line of range for the... all I can think of is Icarus Array. What was it?
It's Dune Crawler.
Dune Crawler, there we go. The Scarabs moved in advanced up, finally getting to their resting place of holding the objective. The Immortals moved in advanced up, as the only thing that they could maybe shoot was the Castellan robots, but they're in melee, so they're hoping to kind of round the corner and get that last Ranger eventually. Stayed put with my Catacomb Command Barge, and stayed put with my Lord, just keeping him in combat so that the Castellans can't shoot next turn, unless you have some kind of command point that lets them do that anyway that I don't know about. We'll find out. And then over here, I had the Warriors leave combat. They can't shoot this turn, but oh well. The Shard of the Deceiver moved up, ready to throw in some not psychic powers, and if necessary, charge the Dragoon. The Cryptek moved up with the group, and the Ghost Arc moved over, ready to throw some shots into the Dune Crawler as well. So that out of the way, on to powers of the Catan. I got to do some measuring just to make sure, because I'm probably going to throw my first power in there and then spend a command point that get a random second power. Alright, so first power of the Catan is actually going to be on the Dune Crawler. It's going to be Antimatter Meteor, which is roll a d6 on a 2-up. I get to do d3 mortal wounds, and on a 6, I get to do d6 mortal wounds on the closest enemy unit within 24 inches, which is, ta-da, the Dragoon. So, d6 away! A 2. So, d3. 1.
The Dragoon is still alive.
It still lives. Darn.
1 wound remaining.
And then I'm going to spend, I think, 1 command point. Let me make sure. Alright, on review, since the basically casting another power costs 2 command points instead of what I thought was 1, I will not be doing that. And I'm not going to be re-rolling that 1 wound to the Dragoon as well.
So the Dragoon survives for the moment with 1 wound remaining.
Yes, but I can always just shoot it with the Cryptek, who can't shoot anything else, and smack it with the Star God Fist later. So
Yes.
there's always that. Alright, well, that out of the way, on to shooting. So I'll start off with the Cryptek shooting into the Dragoon. He's got a hard to hit. So that's just a -1, right?
Just a -1.
So 4 is to hit for the Staff of Light. 2 hits. And wounding on
5s.
5s for 1 wound. This could do it.
AP minus 2?
It's a Staff of Light, so 2. I should be in half range, so 3.
Okay. I do believe he has a 6-up Bionics Invul then. Yes, he has a 6-up Invul.
Alright.
Nope, and that is the end to him.
Yay!
And
Does he explode?
on a 6 he explodes? No.
Okay. Next down the line for shooting, I'm going to have the Treyarch Stalker fire off his 2 shots at the frontmost Dune Crawler. So, because he moved, 2 shots hitting on 4s. Nope, both missed. And on to the Ghost Arc with its 20 shots going into the
Dune Crawler.
Dune Crawler. I was going to say, for some reason I had like Sand Crab.
In a weird
In
way?
a weird way, yeah. But either way, so 20 shots hitting on now 4s because it's damaged. Which, that's not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That 6 reminded me that I was going to spend a command point, but I forgot, so oh well. And then 4 rerolls. For 2 more.
11. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then wounding on probably a 7. I'm sorry. I was going with the listing its toughness. Wounding on a 5.
Sure, it can be wounding on 7s.
Woo! Alright, that looks like 3 possible wounds.
Okay.
Wounding on a 7. Ugh. Better have some bonuses.
Yep. You said 3 possible, correct?
3, yes.
Alright, and with AP minus 2, because of its range,
Yes.
It'll be 5-up armors or 5-up invols. Either which way, I failed them all.
Nice, so 3 go in.
Yep.
Oh, makes me kind of wish I rerolled that. Oh well.
And you still wouldn't have killed it.
I still wouldn't have killed it. Alright, so that's all the shooting over there in this corner. So next on to the Catacomb Command Barge, starting off with the Tesla cannon, firing at this little dude right here.
Yeah.
Because of Merciless Tyrant, he can target characters. So 3 shots hitting on 2s.
2 hits.
Yep, I
And
don't get to
one
reroll
Tesla.
1. Oh, and yes, you're correct, and 1 Tesla. So 4, and wounding on
I am T4, and you're strength 6, so 3s.
3s. For 2.
With no AP on it, because you're definitely not within half range,
Okay.
which is 12. I'm well outside of 12. That'd be 2-up saves. I failed 1.
Takes 1 wound. And then the 3 more shots from his Voltaic Staff, hitting on 2s. All 3 hit, and wounding on
Probably strength 6.
probably strength 6.
So it'd be 3s again.
3s. As those went to the 3 corners of the wind, and 2 1s and a 4. Alright, so that's a AP minus 3.
Okay. A 5-up save then. And no. So he's going to be with 1 wound remaining.
Alright. And that should be it for shooting. I don't think I have anything else in this phase. So on to melee, where I only have the 1 thing. So my 3 attacks going into a Castellan robot. Hitting on 3s. All 3 hit. Wounding on 5s. For 2. And you do not get your invols for being next to the thing.
And that'll be 2 4-up saves. Made 1, failed 1. So 1 damage.
Yep. And that out of the way. Your attack's back.
Okay. 6 attacks back. Hitting on 4s. 5 hits. Wounding on 3s. All wound.
That's 5.
Yep.
And 5 3-ups.
3 damage.
3 damage. They just do 1, right?
Yeah, they do 1 because they don't got any special melee weapons because I didn't give them their fists.
Alright. He should still be alive. Yeah, he's definitely alive. I think he's got either 4 or 5.
Yeah. Just means I'm going to sidle past him and annihilate him.
Yep. So that should be the end of my turn then. On to Admech turn 2.
Alright, for turn 2 movement for the Admech, the Castellan robots fell back past the Lord, having now stripped him down to like 1 wound remaining. They're now moving up to get into position to, on my next turn, lock down and clean up all the good dudes hiding up behind there. And following him up are the Data Smith, Bellius Cole, and the 1 remaining Ranger to clean up the Lord, possibly put some damage into Mike's Warlord, and just be ready to support the Castellan robots as they move up. Over here, the Dune Crawler shifted, my Warlord and the 1 remaining Engine Seer moved up with them, and that is going to be it for the movement phase. And I just need to do quick repairs. So my Warlord is going to go ahead and repair this for D3. And use his thing from the Autocaduceus to reroll repairs. Oh, still only 1. Boop. And then Cole is going to repair the Data Smith for 3.
Ah, did nothing.
I dealt 2 damage effectively to
Well, I meant to him.
Yes, so he's still good. So going on to shooting, I'm probably going to start off by having 1 Dune Crawler fire and finish off 1 of these, and then extra shots down into the Warriors.
So you're dedicating all the shots from 1 into...
Well, no, his Cognus is going to go down there, because there's no point shooting it into that.
Okay.
So his Cognus is going to go into the Warriors, and his Icarus Array is going into that.
Got it.
So starting off with the Daedalus Missile, hitting on a 2. Successfully hit.
Oh, just before you roll anything else, quantum deflection.
Yes, sir. And then wounding on a 3. Successfully wounds. AP -3, so ignore your armor, and you're no longer over 50% obscured.
Yep, so...
And D6 damage. 1!
I got a roll of 1! I didn't! I rolled a 6! So, it's 1 damage.
1 damage.
I'm up to 9.
5 Gatling rockets going in, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. Oh. For 2 wounds. AP -2, so you have 2 6-ups.
Yay, 2 6-ups.
No.
No.
You do 1 damage a pop.
2 1-ups.
Hey, make both.
Okay.
And then the 4 Icarus autocannon shots hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of the nearby Dominus, but also failed that anyway. And then wounding on 3s. Great rolls from me. 1 going through, AP -1.
Alright, so 1 5-up.
Failed.
Failed.
2 damage.
1 or a 2. No, it's 5.
Yay!
So I'm now at 11.
And then the 3 Cognus Heavy Stubbers hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4s on the Warriors. For 2 wounds.
And no AP.
No AP, no.
So 2 4-ups. No. 2 more go down. Bleh. Bleh.
Okay, next up, I'm going to go ahead and have the other Dune Crawler do the same thing. That's now...
It's at 11, so it's
11.
got 3 left.
It's got 3 left, so yeah. Considering how badly I rolled the wound anyway, I'm going to do the same thing. The Icarus Array and the Cognus. So, let us start off with the Daedalus Missile, hitting on a 2. Successful. Wounding on a 3. No.
Command point?
No, the Daedalus Missile is probably one of the ones that's most unlikely to wound, because it's going to get a 4 or 5 or something. And then Icarus Autocannons. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Reroll this one because it cocked. Okay. 3 wounds, AP -1.
3 5-ups.
Failed 2.
No.
2 damage upon.
Alright, 1 or 2s. No, I would have rather rolled that the first place. As I fail at speaking.
And
it's dead.
Yep.
It's dead.
Does it explode?
Ooh. No.
No. Yay, Ghost Arc. Goodbye.
Oh, actually, pass me one of those. There you go.
Okay, and then the Cognis Heavy Stubber shots. 3 shots, hitting on 3s, but rerolling 1s because of the Dominus nearby. Wow,
They live!
Alright,
Can the Dominus?
the Dominus itself is going to fire his 3 shots from his Volkite Blaster, hitting on 3s because he moved. Or she moved. And Strength 6 versus Tough 4, so wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. No AP.
2 4-ups. No, 2 more dead.
Okay, jumping over to here, I'm going to go ahead and have the Ranger Alpha that's right there go ahead and fire his 2 shots in. Hopefully take out the Lord. So 2 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, well, it's not going to happen. Wounding on a 5.
It might happen.
Don't fail your 3 up.
3 up.
No.
Just a 3. He yet lives!
Okay, next up I'm going to have the Data Smith fire his Gamma Pistol at him.
Alright.
So,
Gamma pistol.
hitting on a 3, rerolling 1s. Strength 6, so wounding on a 3. Yeah. AP minus 3.
6 up. Because he doesn't have any invul, and even if he did, it wouldn't matter.
Yep. No.
No.
Take 2.
He did. He did, Jim. He's
Yes.
dead.
And then Bellius Cole is going to go ahead and fire his Solar Atomizer at your Warlord.
Fair enough.
D3 number of shots. For 2. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's nearby himself. Rerolling them 1s. Both hit. Strength 10 versus your Tough of 6, so 3s to wound. 1 wound. EP minus 4.
Okay.
No invul.
No invul.
Alright, and then D3 damage, because no save because his armor is low. 2 damage from his D3.
Hopefully a 1.
Nope.
No.
So 2 damage on the Warlord.
Yes.
So it begins.
Oh no.
Alright, and that is it for shooting.
Alright. Are you charging anything? Is this dude
No,
gonna
he's-
run at me?
He's too far away
Okay.
at this point. I need to move him up closer because he's got to go through a crater again.
He's got like
That's probably
2 craters.
It's probably like an 8-inch charge because I
Yeah.
got to get to your base.
True. My base is kind of back away from the... It's got a big front.
Yeah. Okay, and that's going to be it for
Turn 2.
for the Mechanicus. A lot quicker, I think.
Yeah, a lot quicker. And now at the end of turn 2, I still remain having more models on the point than Tom does, so that's 1 more point for me.
Bring you up to 3.
Yes.
Not for much longer.
No, you were about to make my day unhappy.
Yes. I see the immortals.
No! Hey, they can finally shoot something.
True.
Alright, well, on to turn 3.
Alright. Once again, it is time for some canticles for the AdMech. Starting turn 3. 6. That's the rerolling 1s in the shooting phase.
You've gotten that every time.
I've gotten that every time. I actually really don't want that one, so I'm going to re-roll that one because everyone's within range of re-rolling 1s anyway.
It's a 1.
A 1 is re-roll morale. A 1 also doesn't matter, and I'm not within range for the Electromancer 1 because I can adjust it by adding 1 or subtracting 1. So I guess I'll leave it on the re-rolling morale even though it doesn't matter.
And then your second one? 6. Do you want to -1 and have it be a 5?
It just adds 1 to strength. No, I'll leave it on the re-rolling ones. I have not gotten a Shadow Psalm once this game. Or Shroud Psalm. And that's the one I want.
What number is that?
Number 4.
Oh, okay.
So I need a 3, 4, or a 5
to
convert it into that.
Alright, so reanimations for Necrons. I've got 6 Necron Warriors missing with the Crypt deck here, so 6 4-ups. For 2 back. And reanimations are somewhat failing me recently. I mean, yay, but could be better. Well, on to movement. Alright, so movement for Necrons turn 3. Start with the Treyarch Stalker. Didn't move. The Immortals got out of cover, moved back towards the objective to break line of sight for that group over there and get in some good shots over here. Also to note, I did Wave of Command on that group of Immortals as well at the start. The Scarabs moved over and actually shifted a bit, so they should be outside of 1 inch of the Castellan robots, ready to charge. He just moved off to the side as well, out of the crater, because it doesn't matter anyway, because phosphorus is a thing.
Yes.
Ready to shoot, possibly charge, don't know, still trying to decide on that. And this group back here got into position, ready to shoot and throw cosmic wibbly powers around. Oh, and possibly charge, because Star God Punch. Outside of that, on to the Powers of the Catan. So, for Powers of the Catan, I'm going to be doing Antimatter Meteor on, well, the closest unit. And that is going to be D6 on a 2-up. Do D3 mortal wounds on the crawler. If I get a 6, it's D6. So, let's find out. That's a 1.
This is in your end of your movement phase still.
This is the end of my movement phase.
So you will have the ability to re-roll in your shooting phase.
Yes, and I am going to be re-rolling this.
Okay.
So 1 point.
Okay.
D3. All right.
D3. How much? 1?
2. It's a 3. Are you looking for something to negate mortal wounds?
I do in fact have an
You have an ability to negate mortal wounds.
on vehicles.
Oh, I really wish I would have known this before re-rolling, but do tell me.
For 1 command point, Benevolence of the Omnicide. When Adeptus Mechanicus vehicle or Questria Mechanicus model suffers a mortal wound, roll a d6 for that mortal wound and each other mortal wound inflicted for the rest of the phase. On a 5-up, ignore that wound.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and spend that, and that's 2 5-ups to ignore mortal wounds, which I ignore 1.
Okay, so he takes 1 more damage. And because I need to do as much damage as I can, I'm going to spend 2 more command points to randomly generate another Power of the Catan.
A 3.
A 3. Let's find out what that is. Alright, so a 3 is nothing that matters. Sky of Falling Stars, which allows me to target 3 individual units and then roll a dice, and if I get lower than the number of units,
number of models in the unit,
it does D3 damage to each of them.
a very good power.
It's very good, except
this circumstance.
1. Okay, well, can't get lower than that. 1. Well, still the same, and 1. So, there goes 2 command points. Yay.
Yeah, that's the problem of doing with the random Catan powers.
That hurt. All right.
That is definitely meant for anti-elite or mopping up hordes.
Yes. So, unfortunate for me, that doesn't work. On to shooting phase. I'm going to start off with the with the Cryptek firing at the same Dooncrawler that's injured. 3 shots hitting on a 3. All 3 hit. Wounding on a 5. for 2.
That would be 2 5-ups, either armor or invul. You know what? Because I can reroll 1s on my invul because the Dune Crawl is nearby, I'll do invuls. Doesn't matter, so that's 2 damage.
Yay! And next is going to be my warriors, firing at the exact same target with 16 shots, hitting on 3s. 8 hits. And then wounding on 5s as well for 1. AP minus 2.
Because you're in half range. 5-up invul. No.
Yay! I think that's the most amount of damage I've done to it in a shooting phase thus far.
True enough.
Alright, then all the way on to over here, where I'm going to start with the Treyarch Stalker firing at the Castellan robots. It's 2 shots.
Alright, I should have done this for when you were shooting at him as well, I guess, because it would have mattered. But I'm going to spend 2 command points to do the Gloria Mechanicus to switch my morale chant to the Shadow Psalm. So all my guys count as being in cover. I should have done that when you're shooting at him. I keep forgetting to do it on the first thing, but it will matter for your over here.
See, damn it. Because it's really the over here that matters.
Yeah. So that cost me 2 command points to do that, so I'm down to 2.
No, yes, alright, that's correct.
We both have 2 command
We
points.
both have 2 command points. Alright, well...
So effectively right now my robots have a 1-up save.
Okay. So, the 2 shots from the Treyarch Stalker going in, hitting on... didn't move, so hitting on 3s. I was about to say. And wounding on...
A 3.
3s. Reroll! Better.
Okay. And then a 5-up armor save. No.
Finally. And that is D6 damage. For 4.
Okay.
I'm going to say that was worth it.
Yeah.
It hasn't damaged anything this whole game. It needed to.
I was tempted to re-roll my save right there. But I didn't, so... My robot the one robot has 1 wound remaining.
Okay. So then next I'm going to be having the Lich Guard go in.
Mortals?
It'll happen every game.
At least once.
At least once every game. So the Immortals have 10 shots going into the Castellan robots. They're going to be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and 5s and 6s. Tesla. So, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. All hit.
Fair enough.
And I get a lot
of Tesla.
Oh, dear Christ.
Yep.
So 3 normal hits and
7 Tesla.
7 Tesla. I might need more dice. Hold on. Alright, so that's going to be 24 shots.
Yeah.
Or
Hit 24
possible
out of,
wounds.
Yeah. Hit 24 out of
10
shots.
Tesla's good.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be 5s to wound.
Yep.
And go forward. For 8 possible wounds.
Okay.
Alright, your saves.
That's going to be 8 2-ups with your AP minus 1. Which I made them all.
Two ups.
Yes. Because effectively right now they have a 1-up. 3 base, the count as being in cover, plus 1. Aegis Protocol adds 1 to all saving throws. So they have a 1-up at the moment.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
That's genuinely disgusting.
I still fail on 1s no matter what.
Yes. But still, though. Alright, and then the 3 shots going from the Tesla cannon going in. Hitting on 2s.
Yes. We're rolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
3 regular hits.
And then wounding on
5s.
5s. Yeah, still wounding on 5s. None.
Staff of voltaic stuff.
Voltaic staff. Staff of voltaic stuff.
Yes.
Nice. 3 shots hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
All hit.
Wait, no. Why is he rerolling 1s? Yes.
Angry spider.
Angry spider.
They all hit.
Oh yeah, his special thing is if they wound
Got
with a 6.
You do more
So-
wounds.
Wounding on a 5.
Oh,
Hey, 1 mortal wound. So at least I killed at least 1.
robot, yes. And then, I think it was 83 or 4 for the voltaic staff.
Let me check.
Alright, and that's going to be 3 fort saves then. Ugh. 2 go through
That's 4 damage.
in total. So, 1 mortal wound, and then 4 damage.
Sweet. And then that's it for shooting. If nothing else can shoot. So I'm going to be declaring a charge of the Scarab Swarm into him.
So for 1 command point, I'm going to do the Hamrick override on my robot.
Okay.
And switch it from Aegis to Protector Protocol. So basically all his guns are treated as double the amount of number of shots it normally has.
Okay.
So he's now got 3 guns that are heavy 6. And that'll be 18 shots coming out of him, hitting on 6s. Well, not a single 6. Not a single solitary 6. Okay, near charge distance. Need like, what,
Probably
5 or a 6?
Yeah, something like that. So, charge. Oh, I don't want the blue dice. There we go. Charges! For a 5. I'm going to make sure that that's actually a thing. If not, I might re-roll that. So a 5 is not enough. I would need a total of a 6 with the whole plus 2 inches thing. So I'm going to spend my last command point right here and re-roll this 1. To hopefully not a 1. Yes! So a total of a 9-inch charge.
Which is more than enough.
Absolutely. So I'll move them and get into the combat. So there they are. And lastly, in the charge phase, I'm actually going to move my Catacomb Command Barge in and make a charge. So 5 is more than enough because he wasn't in cover. So, boop. There he is. And then on to attacks in. Just for the sheer number of attacks in. And Tom can't actually intervene, so I'm just going to start throwing attacks in.
Yep.
Let me get some dice. Alright, so starting off with the Scarabs, they've got 12 attacks, hitting on 4s. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not terrible. No rerolls. And wounding on, it would be 6s, but they have a special rule that says 5s. So 5s it is for 2.
With
Possible wounds.
No AP?
No AP.
2 3-ups because I'm not in Aegis and you're not shooting at me. Hey, guess what? Robot's dead.
Oh, damn. All he needed to do was send a crap ton of little scarabs at it. Does it explode?
Yeah.
Oh, does?
Yeah.
Did you roll for the other one?
No, I did not. So on a 6, this one explodes. No. 6, the other one explodes. No. So it didn't matter.
Okay. Here's your robot.
Yep.
And that is the end of my turn. Not gonna lie, was hoping to remain in combat so you couldn't shoot me. So on to your turn 3.
Yeah. Alright, so for turn 3 here, the AdMech is falling back, question marks, around
Falling forward.
around the monolith to secure it. So my back line, push this way. my remnants of what was in my front there. So without any robots, Bellius, Cole, and the Data Smith, and the one remaining Ranger are pushing up.
He's getting a promotion.
Yeah. Getting ready to hopefully do some decent damage to all the folks up there. And yeah, got the line back here. So I'm going to go ahead on to repairs. My Dominus is going to go ahead and repair that. Use its Auto-Caduceus thing for reroll. Got it for 3. Then I'm going to spend my last remaining command point on Tech Adept, which allows one of my dudes to repair again, and can even be the same target, so he's going to go ahead and repair it a second time. For 2, I'll leave it with 1 wound damage. I'm not going to reroll that one. So, bringing it back up to 10 HP with only 1 wound damage on it. Damn it. Alright, on to shooting. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this one, firing all of its shots into the group of warriors here.
Alright.
So, Daedalus Missile, hitting on a 4, rerolling 1s because of the thing nearby, rerolling 1s. Hit, wounding on a 3. Oh. And 4 autocannon shots, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds with AP -1.
2 5-ups.
1 goes down.
But, actually, no, he's technically closer, so.
5 shots from the Gatling rockets, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. For 4 hits. And wounding on 3s. Ugh, I'm getting some bad wound rolls. AP -2 on these.
2 6-ups. Nope, 2 more go down. Pull from the back. There they go.
3 shots from my Domina, going in from its Volkite Blaster, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s with Strength 6. 2 wounds and no AP.
2 4-ups.
2 more
2
go
more
down.
dead.
Okay. With there being 3 left here, this is going to go ahead and fire its Icarus cannon into your Scarabs.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
And its Heavy Stubber into your group here.
Alright.
So 3 shots going into them, hitting in 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
And that's into them.
Yep.
So AP...
None. For
Alright, so 2
combos.
4-ups.
2 more go down. Which means that unit took 7 casualties that turn.
They're definitely going to have to morale.
Yeah, they're down to leadership 3.
And then your attack's over here.
Daedalus Missile. Hitting on a 2. Successfully hit. Wounding on a 2, because strength 7 versus 3. Successfully wound, AP -3.
And the Scarabs have a 6-up save standard, so roll your d6.
D6 damage for 4.
Alright, bye. That's just gone.
4 shots from the autocannons. Hitting on 2s, because they have fly. Rerolling 1s. For 3 successful hits. Strength 7 versus, I'm guessing, top 3. So wounding on 2s. 2 wounds with AP -1. 2 damage a pop.
There's 1 left.
How many wounds does...
3.
Okay. And Gatling rockets. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. All successfully hit. Strength 6 versus tough of 3, so wounding on 2s. All wound, AP -2. 5 damage total.
Bye.
Yay!
That was amazingly effective.
Against Scarabs.
Kind of kicking a kitten.
Yep. Fair enough. Okay.
Well, kicking a high caliber metal eating kitten.
Fair enough. Next is going to be my Data Smith firing at the Warlord, because he's now the closest model. Hitting on a 3. Successfully hit. Strength 6 versus Tough 6. Successfully wound. AP -3.
I think that's going to be a 6-up. No.
Take 2.
Ah. If I get a 1, it's negated.
No.
I did not.
So take 2.
Boop.
The
Ranger.
Bellius Cole is going to go ahead and shoot the Immortals.
All right.
D3 number of shots from his Solar Atomizer. For 1. Hitting on a 2. Rerolling 1s because he's nearby himself. Successfully hit. Strength 10 versus Tough of 4, so 2s to wound. Successfully wound. AP -4. You're not in a crater. That's one guy.
I'm just gonna pull one.
Yeah, it's one super dead.
Who is there's just some robotic feet there now.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think the Ranger's only target is that guy. So.
I mean, is he within range to shoot him?
True.
The last warrior.
And I think I actually might be forced to anyway, because the Immortals that are hiding here are being closer.
They are closer.
So yeah, he's going to turn around and pop a shot all the way back, because he's got a 30-inch range gun into him. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 4? No.
Okay, good. I might be able to reanimate him.
Maybe.
I don't think so, but...
Okay.
Flee.
It is time for some charges. Bellius Cole is declaring a charge into the remaining Immortals there.
All right.
And
Is your Data Smith?
Yeah, I think the Data Smith is going to go ahead and charge your Warlord.
Fair enough. I'll start with the Warlord. The Voltaic Staff, 3 shots going in, hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Wounding on...
Tough 4.
Versus... Strength 5, so 3s. Wounds.
1 5-up save. Hit it.
And then the Tesla Cannon, hitting on 6s. Oh, I was really hoping.
Charge distance. 6.
Made it. Alright, now for the Immortals with their 8 shots, hitting on 6s. For 1, which is actually 3. Because the glory of Tesla.
Bellius Cole is tough 6.
Alright. Versus there, so 5s.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s. None.
Charge distance. A 9.
Oh, he makes it.
Which he's actually
Do
going
you
to
want to tie in the...
He's going to go right here, and his 3-inch pile-in is going to get him.
Okay.
And since you don't have any command points left to interrupt, I'm going to go ahead and start with Bellius Cole.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Make sure the spider is also in here so he can no longer shoot.
No.
All right. So Bellius Cole is a bit of a melee fiend. He's got 3 separate melee weapons. One of them I will not use because it's vehicle-specific weapon this turn. So
And he can't technically attack the vehicle.
this turn because I didn't declare it. He will start with his Mechadendrite Hive. Each time Bellius Cole fights, he makes 2d6 additional attacks with this weapon.
Oh.
So 2d6 number of attacks. Oh, only 3.
Oh, phew.
That is 3 attacks hitting on 2s. 3 attacks. Rerolling, that is only for shooting. Okay. And I got shooting bonus and morale.
No, you're right. No, you swapped one for...
Yeah, no, I swapped the morale for Shadow Psalm, so everyone has cover. Which didn't really matter.
No.
Well, it did give my one guy effectively a 1-up save for a wee bit.
Yes, that was quite nice.
Yes. Okay, so it's 2 attacks that hit. He is strength 5 base. This does not. This uses his strength. So wounding on 3s against the Immortals. 1 wound. AP nothing on it.
And it's on the Immortals, so 3. Yay.
Okay. 4 attacks from his regular attack profile, hitting on 2s. With his Omni-Psi Axe, he is +1 strength, so a total of a 6, but that's still wounding on a 3. And it's 3 wounds with AP -2. So 3 5-ups.
3 5-ups. Made all of them.
Well, at least you won't be able to shoot me.
Yes. That is true.
Well, you get to not attack back yet,
No,
because I go over here,
You got him.
which he's going to go ahead and attempt to fist your warlord. He's got 2 attacks with his power fist, hitting on 4s. No. I got a total of a 4.
Okay. Alright, then my attack's back. So I've got 4 attacks coming in from the Immortals. Should be hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
God, I wish there was Tesla there. And wounding on probably 5s. 1.
Okay. And 1, 2 up for Bellius Cole. Yeah.
I have to find out what his stuff is. So, for now, until I look his stuff up, I'm just going to move over here.
Yep.
For his 3 attacks going in, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on should be
3s.
3s. Alright. So, 2 possible wounds.
No special AP for this.
I mean, it's 2 AP.
Are you sure it's 2 AP for the Voltaics?
I'm entirely sure. The Voltaic Staff as a melee weapon is the exact same as a standard Staff of Light.
Okay, and then he's got 2 4-ups then. Which I made 1 failed 1, so he takes 1 damage.
Yep. And I'll go look up the massive 4 limbs for the Treyarch Stalker.
Yep.
So for his massive 4 limbs attacking in, he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, for all 3 hit, and wounding on 3s, for all 3 wound.
Okay, that's going to be 3 3-ups. Made all 3.
Alright, so that should be basically the end of your turn. I've got to do a morale over here. Now I lost 7.
Leadership 10 down to 3.
So if I get anything lower than a 3,
You're fine.
He's fine.
3 or lower.
So,
You're fine.
woo! Sweet. So he might gain some buddies back on my turn.
However, you pull the guys away, so you're not within 3 inches of your crit tech now.
Merde! Oh well. Well, on to my turn 4.
Alright, heading into turn 4, which means new canticles. First up, we got Litany of the Electromancer, because I change it to that. Because of Bellius Cole being around. Second up, we got
Litany of the Electromancer.
which I think is going to be changed into a 3, which is rerolling 1s in the fight phase. Alright, and 3 is changed to the Remorseless Fist, which is rerolling 1s in the fight phase. And the adjustments were allowed to happen because Bellius Cole allows us to add or subtract 1 from any randomly generated canticle.
Nice.
So that means
Some
tingling
6-ups.
Some 6-ups. So from around Bellius Cole, the Immortals nearby on a 6.
No.
Stalker on a 6. No.
No.
Your Warlord on a 6.
Yes.
Take D3 for 3.
That actually did a thing. Alright, and then
How many wounds does he have? He has 8?
I think he's got 8.
Okay. Because now he's down to 2 then. Because he had 3 damage dealt to him.
Alright, and then on to reanimations. Alright, so reanimations for turn 4 for the Necron Warriors. They are just outside that 3 inches. So, this is all going to be on 5s for 11! Which I get 2. I get 2. I get 2 back.
You would have gotten...
No, I still would have gotten 2.
No, this one's a 4.
Oh yeah, no, it's dropped to 4, so I would have gotten 5 back. Either way. So I'll put those in, and then let me just roll real quick for the Immortals, and there's 1 that's missing.
No.
No one came back. Alright, so movement for turn 4 for Necrons. Starting with the Treyarch Stalker. I moved out of combat over towards the objective. The Immortals shifted forwards out of combat. And my Catacomb Command Barge shifted over ready to shoot something. I'm not sure what yet. This whole group sidled forward, ready to actually charge the target this time. I forgot last turn, which is annoying for me. And everything else here is just going to probably shoot at the Dune Crawler. So after that, on to Powers of the Catan. And since I've got no command points to throw any more out, I'm just going to do Antimatter Meteor at the one Dune Crawler.
Roll a 1!
No! So, need a 2 up for a D3 and a 6 for a D6. Mortal Wounds. I rolled a 1, Tom. Are you happy?
I am ecstatic.
So on to shooting. I might as well just go for finishing up over here. So 3 shots from the Cryptek going in there, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 5s. Nothing. And 6 shots from the Necron Warriors going into the same target, hitting on 3s. 5 hits, wounding on 5s. For 1. AP minus 2.
2, so that's going to be a 5 up either armor or invul. I'll take the invul because of the rerolling ones. Nope,
Aha!
still 1 damage.
Yay! Boop. That's it for shooting over here. Can't shoot. Can't shoot. Can shoot. Probably won't kill Bellius Cole. What's his save?
2 up.
2 up and wounds?
8 wounds.
8 wounds. So I'm going to fire his Tesla cannon over at the one Lone Ranger.
And his staff at...
Oh, and his staff at this guy. Thank you, Tom. I forgot about that.
Yes.
That I have to declare all of my shots from the one
unit.
So, Tesla cannon first. 3 shots hitting on 2s.
Missed 1.
And no Tesla. So,
Yes.
wounding on 3s should be 2 possible wounds.
No AP! And I'm in cover, so that's 2 3-ups. Oh, I still failed 1. Damn.
Haha!
No!
Yes! And then the 3 shots going into this guy, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on probably...
You said it was strength 6 for that?
Yeah.
I'm tough 4, so 3s.
3s.
1.
No 6s either. That's annoying.
And AP 2 or 3.
3.
So a 5 up. Made it.
Alright, well, I got rid of 1.
Yes.
So at least we tie for objective this turn.
Till it becomes my turn.
Until it becomes your turn. Then that out of the way. I can't charge with anything over there, and I'm absolutely charging with the Star God. Well, the Shard of the Deceiver.
Yes. Alright, so Overwatch.
Yep.
Daedalus Missile. Nope. Gatling Rockets. 1 successful hit.
Hey.
What's his toughness? It was 6, right?
7.
It is 7?
Yes.
So a 5 to win with a Gatling Rocket. Nope. And 4 shots from the autocannons. Nope. And 3 shots from the Cognis Stubber. 1 hit. Wounding on a 5. No. Alright.
And my
Don't roll a
distance?
2.
9.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Just in the gun. Alright, and I could pull him in, but don't think I'm going to.
Oh, you don't want good axing?
I do not want a good axing. So he's got 4 attacks hitting on, there should be 3s. Yes, you're right, 2s.
2s repeatedly.
So he's got 4 attacks hitting on 2s.
Missed 1.
Missed 1. Wounding on
Tough 7 versus your strength of 7, so 4s.
4s. God damn it!
Poor rolls.
Oh, that's sad.
Basically.
Oh, that's very sad. Okay, well, your attack's back.
If I remember correctly, he actually hits on 5s because he's got a little pokey stick. Alright, yep, that's 3 attacks back on 5s. We're rolling 1s because of the Chant of the Remorseless Fist currently going on. Nope, 1 hit. And wounding on a 5 because only strength 6. No. Oh well.
Alright. Well, that is, unfortunately, the end of my turn. So, on to your turn, turn 4.
Woohoo! Turn 4 movement for the Admech. Dune Crawler pulled back. It's 8 inches, getting ready to be repaired by the lovely lady there. This Dune Crawler shifted over to keep that 3-inch gap, so they keep getting their bonuses to their invols. My Warlord stepped up going, there appears to be 4 easy targets to bowl over right here. This is ready to shoot him, and over there, Bella's Cole heard there's a Warlord that is super wounded, super close to him. And the other guy heard that there's 4 immortals that just kind of tripped over their own feet and needed a good fisting.
Fair enough.
Alright, so on to shooting. Let's go. Oh, before I get on to shooting, she repairs that D3 for 3. Back to full.
And it's back to full again. Let's do the time warp again.
Alright, so to start off shooting, this is going to go ahead and fire all of its Icarus Array into the Star God and its Cognus Heavy Stubber into the 3 remaining.
I like how we've started just calling it the Star God because it has a fist.
Dude, Fist of the Star God. So, firing the Cognus Heavy Stubber first, 3 shots, hitting on 3s. All successfully hit, wounding on 4s. I think that is no successful wounds.
Nope.
Oh well. Daedalus Missile, hitting on a 2. Successfully hit. Wounding on a 4 to Strength 7 versus Tough 7. Successfully wounds. AP -3, it doesn't matter, you have a 4-up invul.
Do I?
Actually, fair enough.
No,
you do not.
I do not.
So that goes straight through.
Oh, what is my standard
4.
save?
You have a 4 save and a 4 invul.
Alright, well that just goes through.
D6 damage. Oh, for 1.
Okay, that's not overly terrible.
Alright. Autocannons next. Hitting on 2s. All successfully hit. Wounding on 3s. Oh, sorry, 4s because of your same strength and toughness. So 2 successful wounds. With AP -1 on that. So that's 5 ups for you.
Was that 3?
Yep. Oh no, it was 2. Just 2.
And that's going to be 2 5-ups.
Made 1, failed 1. Take 2 damage.
No. Blip.
Gatling rockets up next. 5 shots hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because the nearby Dominus. All hit. But wounding on 5s because Strength 6 versus Tough 7. For 2 with AP -2.
So, 2 6-ups.
Made 1,
Made
failed
1, failed 1.
No, they're only 1 damage, so kind of halved him. I think he's got only 8 wounds.
There we go.
Next up to shoot is going to be my Domina, and she's going to go ahead and fire her Macro Stubber Pistol into these 5 unfortunate blokes.
5?
I'm sorry, 5 shots into those 3 guys.
There we go.
5 shots going into him, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because nearby herself. All successfully hit. And wounding on 4s. Oh, for only 2. I'm not rolling too great on wounds today. No AP on the Macro Stubber.
Okay, so 2 4-ups. No, 2 more. Dead.
Yay, path clear enough.
Damn. Is she going to shoot?
Sure, she'll fire her Las pistol into the Star God. Hitting on a 3. Hey, successful hit. Wounding on a 6.
No. If you reversed those, it would have done it.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to go ahead to Bellius Cole, who's going to go ahead and shoot your Warlord.
Fair enough.
Atomizer. D3 number of shots. For 3. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because he's nearby himself. All successfully hit. And then strength 10 versus your tough of 6, so 3s to wound. 2 successful wounds, AP -4. You have no invul.
It just goes through.
These do D6 a pop. For a 1 and a 3.
Okay, let me check to see if he's dead. So if both go through, he is in fact dead. I'm not going to be able to stop the 1, so he's at 6 wounds right now. And quantum shielding for the 3. If I got a 2 or a 1, he lives. He lives!
Fair enough. The Data Smith is going to fire his Gamma Pistol for the kill on the Warlord. Hitting on a 3. Successfully hit. Wounding on a 4. Successfully wound. AP minus 3, 2 damage.
All right, well then...
6 up save.
6 up?
Nope.
No. A 1 and he lives. No.
Gamma Pistol for the kill.
Blah.
Does he explode?
Oh yeah, does he explode? A
No.
1 doesn't do it.
Yay.
Don't even have to look at the book.
Warlord kill.
Damn.
And you're out of points to have him simply regenerate.
I am exactly out of points.
Yes. By the way, that's the best one, to regenerate.
Yes, that is fantastic to just have a character come back at, I think, full?
It's not
Or at
full.
least like half.
Yeah, it's some number, but getting a Catacomb Command Barge back.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, that I do believe is it for shooting. On to some charges. I do believe Bellius Cole is going to go ahead and charge the...
Immortals or Triarch Stalker?
You know what? How big is his base?
Oh, can he multi? He can.
So yeah, he's going to go ahead and declare a multi-charge on these two.
That long, ridiculous man. Alright, so I'll do the 2 shots from the Triarch Stalker, hitting on 6s.
1 hit?
1 hit. Wounding on
A 3.
probably 3. Yes.
6 up save. Nope.
No.
So d6 damage. 1. I'm sorry. I would have been a little annoyed if you rolled 3 6s in a row.
I would have been happy about it. Alright, and then, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 shots from the Immortals going in. 8 shots from the Immortals, hitting on, well, 6s, because Overwatch. So, 2, sweet. That will be 6 wounds.
6 hits.
6
Tesla.
hits. Well, yes. And then for wounding, it's going to be 5s.
For 2.
Yeah, 2.
And since you are in half range, EP minus 1, so 2 3-ups. Made 1, failed 1. So 2 damage total.
Oh, the most damage that's happened to him this whole game.
Charge distance! 4.
You make it.
Boop.
Are you actually technically in cover there? Is it -2?
Yeah, it's still 2 inches makes it here.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
And that's within 1 inch of that, 1 inch of that. So, yeah, and then Data Smith walks forward 2 inches.
Yeah, you don't even have to.
Well, there's
You
the
already made it,
The other one is at least a 1.
which is all he needed. Any charges over here?
And my Domina is declaring a charge against the remaining warrior and your Cryptek.
Alrighty then. So I'll do the warrior first. 2 shots, hitting on 6s.
1 hit.
1 hit. Wounding on a 5.
Hey.
Wound. AP minus 2.
2. So a 4-up save.
No.
No, it's 1 damage.
Hey. And the Cryptek, 3 shots hitting on 6s. No. None. Your charge, sir.
A 5 is more than enough
Absolutely.
to get right here. Boop. Boop. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Dr. Nick. Alright, so who do you want to attack first?
I do believe Bellius Cole is going to go first.
Alright.
Starting with Bellius Cole in this combat sequence, and I'm going to start with his Arc Scourge going into your Stalker. His 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Reroll. No, Remorseless Fist is currently on.
It is.
Rerolling them 1s. For 3 successful hits. Strength 10 on the Arc Scourge. So looking for 3s to wound. All successfully wound. With only an AP of -1 though.
Okay. So I'm pretty
5
sure
up.
he has a what?
No, yeah, 4 up. Because he's
Yeah.
got a 3 base.
4 up for the Triarch Stalker.
Make him.
Made all of them.
And then 2d6 extra attacks going into the Immortals there. From his Hive. 8 extra attacks.
Ugh.
8 attacks going into those Immortals, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of the Remorseless Fist. And wounding on 4s. For 5 wounds.
AP?
No AP on the Mechadendrite Hive.
Alright, in that case, 5 3-ups.
Made them all.
Made 'em all.
Good save. Bad rolls for me. Okay. That's sad, but okay. Next up is going to be the Data Smith.
Oh,
Might as well
I
finish.
forgot about the Data Smith.
Yep, finish up over here. His 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Both hit. Strength 8, so 2s to wound. 1 wound. EP minus 3, I do believe, for the Data Smith. It's a Power Fist.
I think it's probably just going to go right through.
Data Smith, yes, AP minus 3.
Alright, well, 6 up. No.
And D3 damage. But
Yeah, it doesn't matter. One's dead.
Okay, that was kind of sad, but oh well.
And then over here.
Alright. The Dominus is going to go ahead and swing in with her Omnisci Axe into the Cryptek. She's going to put all into the Cryptek. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. All successfully hit. Wounding on 3s. Oh, I'm rolling really poor for my wounds. 1 wound with AP minus 2.
Okay, you said that was into the Cryptek or the...
Cryptek, yeah, going for the Cryptek.
Alright, so 5 up. No.
Take 2.
Alright, still got 3 left.
Yep, and that is it for my melee attacks.
Now, did he have like a normal axe?
What? Yeah, but he's only got so many base attacks.
Okay. Alright, so the melee attacks back for the Cryptek. Starting off, let's get 3 attacks, hitting...
1 attack.
I keep forgetting that the Cryptek is
only
the...
1 melee.
Yep, so 1 attack from the Cryptek, hitting on a 3. No. The 1 warrior, hitting on a 3. No, that's also a 1. I'm not using that dice anymore. The Immortals with their 3 attacks going in to your Data Smith, hitting on 3s. Yeah, 2 hits. Wounding on, what, 5s?
Strength 4 versus tough 4, so 4s.
Alright, 4s. For 1 possible wound.
1 2-up save on the Data Smith. Made it.
And the... God, how many attacks does he have?
3.
3 attacks from the Stalker, going in, hitting on, I believe, a 3. And wounding on a strength 7. Am I wrong?
Yeah, your strength 7 and strength 0. Yep. So be a wounding on a 3.
Alright, wounding on a 3. Possibly wounds.
3-up save. Made it. It's only AP minus 1.
Damn. Alright, well, that's it for the fight phase. Nothing else is doing anything with morale, so on to turn 5. Alright, I don't think there's anyone else that needs to do any kind of morale or anything like that, so that's the end of turn 4.
Yep. I currently have 6.
We're going with 9 inches away,
9 inches away.
so you might have 4. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just get the edge of this guy.
Okay.
So I've got 5.
I've
and
got...
you got 5. So another one of us gets points this turn. Because just in range with your Star God.
Yep.
Okay.
And so, on to turn 5.
Alright. Going into turn 5. It's time for some litanies. A number.
Do you want to make it the Shroud Psalm?
It is Shroud Psalm.
Oh, I thought that was 5.
No, it's 4.
Okay.
Does it actually matter now? You've got no guns that can shoot other than the Cryptek.
That's really it.
Alright, well that one's going to go ahead and become Chant of the Remorseless Fist. That's it. All game I've been wanting it.
You finally got it legitimately, and you have to throw it away.
Because you've got one guy who can shoot this turn. Alright, and then my second power is a 1.
Hey!
Guess what? That becomes a 2.
Litany of the Electromancer. So,
Cryptek.
no.
warrior.
The last warrior. No, that was close.
That was close.
That was close.
Go ahead, Immortals.
Immortals from the Data Smith. No.
Immortals from
Cowl.
No.
And then the Stalker.
Yes.
Take D3. Take 2.
Oh no!
First damage you've taken, you're going to regen one of them anyway.
Yeah.
I would have laughed if I rolled a 1, so it literally would have done nothing.
Nothing. Alright, so that out of the way, I need to do reanimations. Alright, starting off reanimations with the Necron Warriors with the possibility of 11 returning on 4-ups. That would be fantastic. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 back, so that's not half bad.
Yeah.
So
Goes from a group of 1 to a group of 8.
8. That's
pretty good.
that's what they started at last turn.
True. They can't do anything this turn. But
No, but they're there.
yes. Actually, you're going to get 4 back. They have to be within 1 inch of the guy that's left and outside of 1 inch of the...
I'm going to have to see if how many I can finagle into one location.
Yeah.
And then I can get 2 back from them over there for 5-ups. No, that's double ones. That's snake eyes. Alright, so on to movement. Alright, so Necron movement. Once again, I'm going to go with the Treyarch Stalker not moving. At the moment, it's kind of serving a better purpose, holding on to Belius Cole and the melee. Hopefully that continues. The Immortals moved out of melee, hoping to, at one point, be able to shoot normally. But if they shoot Overwatch, they shoot Overwatch. This group over here, the Cryptek and the Warriors, moved out of combat, trying to get over to the objective, just to throw bodies at the objective. And the Shard of the Deceiver moved over, ready to Powers of the Catan, punch, get rid of Tom's Warlord.
Yes.
Outside of that, on to powers. I'm going to be using Antimatter Meteor on Tom's Warlord. Please not a 1. D6
There's not much I can do about it.
for 5.
For 5. That actually might be enough right there.
He did.
Oh yeah, he's got 5 wounds.
Oh, sweet. 5 mortal wounds. He did. And I get Warlord kill, bringing up to 4 points.
Yep. On to shooting.
Yeah, on the shooting,
Which
which
you
I only
only got
have one thing that I was kind of expecting to be able to shoot that, so
A Doom
I
Crawler.
can plink ineffectively at a Dune Crawler. Yeah, I haven't had much luck with the darker ones. So I'm going to shoot the lighter one.
Okay.
Even though they're a unit, and you're pretty sure you can just put the points anywhere anyway.
Well, they're not a unit. They're 2 separate things.
Oh, okay.
They just get a bonus if they're within 3 inches of each other.
Ah, fair enough. Alright, so 3 shots going into the lighter one, hitting on 3s. All 3 hit. Wounding on 5s. Not a 1. That was 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's it for shooting. So I'm going to charge the...
Come closer.
No, I'm actually just going to stay put. Hopefully next turn he's close enough and still alive, and I can just regen him by D3 if he lives. Then I can worry about putting more bodies over at the objective.
Fair enough.
So that is the end of my turn for turn 5. Nearly forgot, I've actually got a combat right here. So the Treyarch Stalker is going to be hitting into Belius Cole. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. Wounds, AP -1.
3-up save. No.
D3 damage. For 1. Take a total of 3. Haha!
Alright, Belius Cole gets to swing back now. 4 attacks with his Arc Scourge, hitting on 2s, all hit. Wounding on 3s. What? I'm rolling really bad on wounds all of a sudden. Well, 2 wounds, AP -1.
Alright. 2 4-ups. Made him.
2d6 number of attacks from his Mechadendrite Hive for 8. And hitting on 2s. Almost all hit. 1 reroll from the Remorseless Fist. All hit. And then wounding on 5s. For 2. No AP on that Mechadendrite Hive.
So 2 3-ups.
Hey, dealt 1.
Oh no. Anything else?
You don't have anything else in melee.
Nope.
So on to Admech.
On to Admech.
Alright, turn 5, possibly the last turn. Admech pulls their forces along this side here, blocking off and as much access to the actual scoring zone as possible. The Data Smith moved over to get within 3 inches of Belius Cole, so Belius Cole can repair him.
No.
Belius Cole repairs himself, starting off with D3 wounds. 2. Repairs the Data Smith automatically for D3.
Damn you and your repairs.
Yep. Alright.
You've been dead like 3 times over already.
Yep. On to shooting. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this Dune Crawler. Well, there's only warriors that he can shoot at, so all into the warriors.
Oh god, alright.
Going into the warriors, first off with his Cognis Heavy Stubber. 3 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
1 3-up.
4 up, but you still got it.
Still made a 4-up.
Daedalus Missile on a 4. No. Gatling Rockets on 4s. For 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. Hey, I didn't roll poopy for wounding once. That is 4 wounds with AP minus 2.
4 6-ups. They're all
There
dead.
goes the unit, and his autocannon goes to waste.
Get back up. Alright, well.
Data Smith is going to Gamma Pistol the Immortals. 1 shot on a 3. Successful hit. Wounding on a 3. No. Alright, Dune Crawler.
There's 2 flying things that have been causing you ire. Which will you fire at?
Well, he's going to go ahead and put all his shots into the Flying Catan, excluding his Cognis Heavy Stubber, which is going to go into the
Cryptek.
Cryptek. So 3 shots going to the Cryptek from the Cognis, hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 4s, because you're only tough 4 on him. 1 wound. No AP.
1 3-up. Made it.
Daedalus Missile into Catan, hitting on a 2. Successful. Wounding on a 4. Forgot you were tough 7 there. Successfully wounds. You have a 4-up invul, because you're outside of 12 inches.
Alright, sweet. 4-up. Made it.
Alright, Mike's going to make all his saves.
Don't jinx me.
Gatling Rockets. 5 shots, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 5s. I should have shot these at the Immortals. I'll take 3 wounds, though. 3 wounds with 3 4-up invul.
4-ups. 1 went through.
Autocannon.
How much damage did that do?
Just 1.
Okay.
Autocannons. 4 shots, hitting on 2s. Ugh.
Oh.
2 1s. I am out of reroll auras, and I didn't get a reroll benefit this turn. So now wounding on 4s. For only 1.
AP? Oh, 4-up. No.
Take 2. So a total of 3 damage this turn from him.
So 6.
Yep.
He's got 2 left.
Right.
You've got a last pistol.
Last pistol into the Cryptek. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 5. Hey.
3-up.
Made a decent number of 4-ups this turn.
Yes.
Okay, well that's it for shooting.
Melee.
On to melee,
Where are you
which
charging?
I am absolutely going to charge my Dune Crawler into the Immortals.
No. Alright, well, 6 attacks. Hitting on 6s.
1.
For 3. Because Tesla. And wounding on
5.
5s. For none.
Charge distance. A 5 is not going to be enough.
No, because of the terrain.
Yes. So, Data Smith going in now.
Alright, 6 attacks, hitting on 6s. For 3. Because Tesla, and wounding on
Be 3s, because strength 5 versus
Okay.
4.
3s. For all 3.
3 3-up saves. Failed 1.
Okay.
Charge distance. Attack.
He makes it. At some point, I would very much like to shoot you on my turn.
No.
Just no.
Yep. Alright, so Data Smith swinging first. His 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 successful hit, and wounding on a 2. Wounded, and AP minus 3. So a 6-up save.
6 up. No.
So down goes an immortal.
Bleh.
Down to 2 on that.
Down to 2.
Alright, Bellius Cole.
It's not enough to tie.
Bellius Cole, come on. You can do it. 4 attacks from his Power Scourge going into the Stalker, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. AP minus 1.
3 4-ups.
Made 2 of them. D3 damage. For 1. And 2d6 number of other attacks. For 8. And his 8 attacks from his Mechadendrite Hive, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of the Remorseless Fist. For 7 successful hits. And then wounding on 5s. Ugh. Once again, rolling pretty poopy for wounds. Only 1.
Yippee.
No.
1 3-up. No.
Yeah. Took a total of 2 damage.
2 damage.
This turn. Yay. Alright. Well.
My attack's back.
Yep.
So my 3... Am I actually down any number of attacks from the...
No. No. You have to take at least 5.
Oh, okay.
Because you've got at least 10 wounds on that.
Yeah. So 3 attacks from the Triarch Stalker going into Bellius, hitting on 3s. All 3 hit. Wounding on 3s. All 3 wound. AP minus 1.
Drip saves. Failed 1.
D3 damage. For 1. Damn it. Dink. My 2 attacks from the Immortals going in, hitting on 3s. No. And nothing else is in melee.
And I am definitely going to get the 1 victory point for holding
Absolutely. So you're now at 3 to my 4.
So if the game ends at the moment,
I would win.
You would win.
Do you want to roll for it, or shall I?
Well, going into turn 6 is pretty easy, so a 2-up the game continues.
Go ahead. No.
Yeah. The game continues going into turn 6. Here we are. It's turn 6. Canticle time.
Canticles.
First canticle. Shadow Sum, which is...
You want to make it go up or down?
It's going to become the Remorseless Fist, rerolling 1s in the melee phase.
Alright, the other one.
Electromancer!
Alright, well, time to roll a bunch of d6s.
Yep.
Alright, so, Immortals.
On a 6.
No.
Stalker. On a 6. No.
No.
And that's it.
Okay. In that case, we'll just move right on to reanimations for the Immortals. So 3 on 5-ups. 0. That is genuinely unfortunate. I was hoping for at least 1 back. Okay. On to movement and such. Alright, so movement. Not much happened as there's not much left. So I moved and advanced both my Cryptek and my Star God, as I now just have completely erased Shard of the Catan, or Shard of the Deceiver from my brain. He's now the Star God. Unfortunately, rolling a 1 for both. Him not getting quite close enough to the objective to count for capping it, unfortunately, and he can't charge no more. So, bad play on my part. These two moved away from combat, moving to get, to basically touch the point, going, dibs, mine!
Mm-hmm.
And already touching the point and didn't move.
Yep.
So, on to Powers of the Catan. I'm going to be doing Antimatter Meteor on this guy, hoping to do something. D6, hopefully. So, on a 2, 3 up, or D3, on a 6, 6 up. D6. Yeah, I can speak, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
D6. I'm not surprised in the least. So, 1 mortal wound.
Yay!
On to shooting, the only thing that can shoot is still the Cryptek, putting 3 shots into... You know what? That guy.
Yay!
Oh, damn it. I could have transdimensional Thunderbolt him and then shoot him and then kill him.
Yes, you could have possibly killed him with either one of those.
Oh, well, oops. I wasted a shot on him for 1. So 3 shots hitting on 3s. 1.
Not enough to kill him.
Not enough to kill him. Wounding on a, what, 3.
Yeah.
Wounds. AP minus 2.
2.
No, 3. He's in half.
Oh, he is definitely with an F. So his 2 up becomes a 4 up because he's in cover. Still made it.
Nah. Alright, in that case, melee, which is the 3 attacks, because he can't charge. I'm not charging with anyone there, because they can't. So, 3 attacks coming in from the Treyarch Stalker, going into Bellius Cole, hitting on a 3, for 2, wounding on a 3, for 2.
2 3-up saves. Made both. 4 attacks with super amazing Power Scourge. Rerolling 1s because of Remorseless Fist. Failed to hit with 1, and then wounding on 3s. For 1. With AP minus 1. I think Bellius Cole has a hard time wounding, even though it's on 3s.
4 up. Saves.
2d6 number of Mechadendrite Hive attacks for 7.
1 less than your usual.
Yep. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for Remorseless Fist. And then wounding on 5s for 1.
And 1 3 up. Made it. Alright, so that's the end of Necrons. Turn 6. On to Admech.
Alright, turn 6 movement for the Admech. I thought about making a run for a Line Breaker, which Mike has forgotten about, to get 1 point that way. But I'm going to go ahead and try to just push the 3 infantry dudes into death right there. And that way Mike only has 1 touching it, and I'll get my point that way.
Fair enough.
So let us start off with the Dune Crawler that crawled all the way around, moving his 8 inches. And he's just going to go ahead and shoot his Icarus Array, excluding his Gatling rockets, into the Cryptek, and the Gatling rockets and the Cognus are going into the Immortals.
Alright.
So Daedalus Missile going in, hitting on a 2, wounding on a 3, AP minus 3. So 6 up save.
6 up. No.
D6 damage. For
He
5.
did.
Gatling rockets going into the Immortals. 5 shots hitting on 4s because they don't have fly. For 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. Hard time wounding, but 2 wounds with AP minus 2.
So 2 5 ups.
Made both.
Made both.
3 shots from the Cognis Heavy Stubber, hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and then wounding on 4s. None! Alright. This Dune Crawler is going to go ahead and fire pretty much the same exact lineup into that. The Daedalus Missile and the autocannons, and then the Gatling and the Cognis, because its butt thing can see them.
The ass end of it.
Yep. So let us start off with the Daedalus Missile going into the Catan Shard, hitting on a 2. Miss. And then the Icarus autocannons hitting on 2s. 4 hits, and then wounding on 4s. Look at all these 2s.
That's a lot of 2s, actually.
5 Gatling rockets going into the Immortals, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds with AP minus 2. Can you do it again?
2 5-ups. No, they both dead.
Woo! Then my Data Smith is going to Gamma Pistol your flying dude.
Alright.
1 shot hitting on a 3. No. Las Pistol hitting on a 3. No. Well, that's it for shooting.
Alright. Melee?
Melee it is. Oh, I did forget to mention it, but Bellis Call regens.
Yeah.
You got 2 points back.
God damn it. I think he's back to full.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter because I don't think you could have. Maybe you could have possibly killed them if you got all your damage through.
Maybe.
But
I could deal 9, theoretically.
Theoretically.
In
So
one
yes.
turn.
Unlikely, but theoretically possible. Alright, his 4 attacks from his Power Scourge. May he finally do some damage. Hey, all of them hit.
But will they wound?
Well, they wound on 3s. Hey, all of them
Hey!
wound. But now you have 4 up saves, which you've been pretty hot on them all of a sudden.
4 4-ups.
Failed 2.
How much damage does that do?
D3 each. For a 3 and a 2.
Alright, well, for the 3. For the 2. Okay, almost.
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 So that's 5 damage on your 2, so that's 7 damage in total for that's on him.
Alright.
2d6 damage, or 2d6 number of attacks from his Mechadendrite Hive for 7. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling them 1s for the Remorseless Fist, which is all of them. And then 5s to wound. Ooh, I got 3 this time. Oh, nope, 4 this time. Missed that 4 there. No, 5's to wound. That 4 doesn't go. I was right with the first one.
Ah. Alright, so that's going to be 3. 3 ups.
Yeah, another one.
No. So he's got a total of 8 wounds.
Yes, 8 damage dealt to him.
Yes.
And I have 3 versus your 1 holding the objective as turn 6 comes to a close.
So
Which
you
brings the
get
game
1
to
point.
a tie.
And if the game ends this turn, you've got...
4 to...
And
4.
even if it continues, you would also get more points than me, even if I go and run off into the distance into your back line.
If you fall back and get back line, you'll get 1 victory point for that. Unless I can make line breaker myself at that point,
It'd still be a tie.
it'll be a tie. So if the game ends, it's a tie. If the game continues, it comes down to, can I get line breaker? In which case, if I don't, it's going to be a tie.
All right, well, let's measure it out real quick. Can you even get line breaker?
Well, considering a 24-inch deployment zone, and Bellius Cole with a 6-inch fallback from his location, 6 inches, I think will put him like an inch away.
All right, and nothing here can like move and advance fast enough?
Well, this guy's got a 6-inch and a fallback, which if he gets, I think, an 11 or 10...
A fallback?
Not a fallback, a move. Oh, wow, yeah, he needs a 6-inch move and then a advance of like 3 or 4.
All right. I guess then let's find out if it's...
Yeah. Well, first off, does the game end?
Does the game end?
Go ahead and roll. I rolled last time, so...
All right. What am I looking for?
3 or below the game ends, I think. No.
The game continues. You've got to make your move.
Well, you...
I'm gonna move.
go ahead.
Should we just? Should we pan, Or am I just going to move in advance and then be done?
Yeah, just do your move in advance.
Because I'm not even going to use my powers because I'm not going to kill anything and it won't matter.
Yeah.
So, moving and advancing for a total of 11 inches. Will I get into your back line?
You definitely should. 11. Yeah, you're definitely going to get in.
Sweet. So
you right now have Line Breaker.
Oh, by the way, reminding. When I was over here with the Cryptek, I totally forgot to use his D3 on my my wounds.
Yeah.
It was there, right there. It was sitting right next to him.
Yeah, that is true. I guess technically we need to resolve this because you.
I could technically kill him.
Yes. So your 3 attacks.
My 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. One.
You can't kill him.
I can't kill him.
3-up save.
No. Your attacks, if you want to. You could kill him.
I could possibly kill him. Oh yeah, I should actually do that in case I do kill him. In which case,
You get to consolidate.
I would get to
No, you'd have to consolidate in the opposite direction.
It'd be just a morale victory, I guess, for that.
Yeah. If he wins, he wins.
So, hitting on 2s, all of them hit. Wounding on 3s. This is with the Power Scourge. All of them wound. Bunch of 4-up saves.
All right. By bunch, do you mean 4?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 4-ups.
Failed 1.
Failed 1.
D3 damage for 2. Do you Quantum Shield it?
No.
So you were at 8, regen back to 7. Now you're at 9.
Yes.
2d6 number of Mechadendrite attacks for 6.
Your book is covering mine.
Hitting on 2s. Rolling 1s. I technically would actually have to see if I generate that canonical, so I'm not going to bother. 5 hits.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even do that.
And then wounding on 5s. No wounds. Okay, then it goes into Admech's turn, which comes down to... both of those could possibly make it, because he's got an 8-inch move and an advance, and he's got a 6-inch move and an advance.
All right, so...
Starting off with Datasmith advancing.
That's not quite enough.
Dune Crawler, that's going to be enough.
Yeah, that might be it right there.
Because I'm pretty sure he's within 36 of the table edge. Yeah. So that will be enough to get the Dune Crawler to get Line Breaker.
All right, so with that, we tie at...
No, because I actually got Line Breaker.
Oh, yeah, you win
I get
by
2.
1 point.
Yeah, because I got 1 from last turn, which brought us up to a tie.
Which brought us to 5v5.
4v.
4v4, so this would bring us to...
And then you just got Line Breaker, which brings us up to 5v4, but I'm going to get 1 victory point and Line Breaker.
So 5v6.
Yes. By 1 point.
Congratulations, Tom, on a long-fought victory.
Yes.
The start over here, I thought that I had it like in the bag, got rid of 2 big units, was working on the rest, was stuck in your back line.
See, the problem with that is you got rid of 2 units of my cannon fodder.
Yes.
It was a good strategy. I didn't think you could quite get as many things back there as possible. I was going to go with you got the Deceiver and maybe 1 or 2 regular units, but you got a lot of support built there, which really messed up my back line, but I was able to keep the actual Dune Crawler line basically unharassed.
I'm just sad because it was troops, and then just this line of characters I could do nothing to.
Yeah.
And the Dragoon.
Yeah.
So if anything, when I popped down here, my only targets were those 2. My actual initial idea was going to be dropping both the Immortals group back here, to have my kind of like elites in the back and have everything else kind of in the front, just for sheer numbers on the point.
Which probably would have been better around turn 3-ish.
Yeah.
But you'd given up a lot of damage potential back there.
Another possibility was just saving the teleport cloak, the Veil of Darkness, for later in the game.
Yeah.
But I figured drop everyone in at basically the same time.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
you didn't really keep
I didn't.
all of them together.
No.
But I think moments that would have made a huge difference, remembering the charge with the
Remembering the charge when he had 6 wounds on him, he could have been dead.
could have very easily taken out the one Dune Crawler. I don't know. I don't.
That was the big one. That
big-
as soon as I realized it, that got me.
I'm surprised at how whiffy I was for
Yeah.
a while there, because Belius Cole could very easily take this thing out.
I'm really surprised he didn't.
I just failed to wound a lot, and you made a bunch of 4-up saves. Yeah. I just hit a point where I wasn't rolling particularly great. I don't know if there's anything I really would have changed strategy-wise for me. Maybe. No, I don't think there's really anything I would have changed.
No, it basically worked out really well in your favor of putting a whole bunch of... Well, first off, that's the first time I've ever killed that group of damn Castellan robots.
Yeah.
Who are the beefiest dudes. Like, this is Necrons saying this. It's like, oh, I'm dead, I came back. Oh no, Castellan robots on Aegis mode. What am I gonna do against their 1-up saves?
Yeah. With Aegis mode with Shadow Psalm, or Shroud Psalm,
In cover.
yeah, well, Shroud Psalm is, they're always in cover.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Oh my god, yeah. Whenever they're up on the field, I always get the idea of I need to take them out first. And more often than not, that idea is wrong.
Yeah.
Because they're in Aegis, and I should ignore them until you somehow put them in a different mode. Then I can kill them.
Yeah. I like Guardian Protocol just because I can put out so much damage per model from that unit. The problem being is I sack a lot of their defense.
Yeah.
But I think all in all that worked out. Datasmith is now good. It's now great.
That was great.
He's now worth his points. He used to have to take a mandatory 25-point power fist. Now it's 9.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's amazing for the points drops for AdMech.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the points drops for Necrons as well. Like, this guy, he's so cheap.
Yeah, and he's tough to take down.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. It's almost a must-bring
Yeah.
now. The Catacomb Command Barge I used to never bring because it was so many points. I mean, it's still 124.
But that's worth
Ish,
it.
but
It's worth it for a character now.
Absolutely.
And considering it's a character now with 8 wounds, high mobility, and
2 guns.
and its range is great for its effects.
Absolutely. And with the Mephrit thing, he can actually target characters within 24 inches.
Yeah, which is good.
With, if he... Like, I took him with Tesla both times, but if he took the Gauss Cannon, that's a great amount of AP as well. But either way, let us know, for anyone out there that has the 2018 Codex in, what do you think of the points changes? What armies are you planning to play now that they're possibly cheaper? Or what armies do you want us to play? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let us know. Either way, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.
Bye.